Hey everyone, I want to welcome you to today's workshop, and I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to show up right now. I know how busy your day is, and I promise we will make it totally worth your while. I'm Jenny Trumpa, and I've got some great information for you today. Now, before we begin, I really need your commitment on something important. So what I need your commitment on is number one, to take notes and to be a full participant while on this workshop till the very end. I only want to connect with people that are committed to putting what we discuss here today into action. Now, I'm going to give you my full energy and attention, and all I ask is that you take notes to try and really get the most from this lesson. And number two is that I really want you to be committed to taking action to improve your health, wellness, and other elements of your life, because this goal setting workshop is going to help you do just that. I want you to use what we're going over today and to start implementing some of these techniques and tools that we'll be learning in today's workshop. So if I have your commitment on that, and you're committed to taking action to improve your health and wellness and other elements of your life, then let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to do is ask you a question. So I want you to also ask yourself this question. Have you ever tried setting a weight loss or any other kind of goal before? So go ahead and think about that. And also ask yourself if you've ever reached those goals that you've set. If you haven't, you are not alone, and I want you to know that. I cannot tell you how common it is for people to decide on things that they truly want to accomplish in life and to set a goal to work toward that thing, but to ultimately come up short, leaving them frustrated and discouraged. In fact, 25% of people actually abandon their New Year's resolutions after just 1 week. Can you believe that? Just 1 week. And for those of them that managed to push past that week, 60% abandon them within 6 months. So now, I know many of you had said that you've tried setting weight loss goals before, but check this out. Only 5% of people that lose weight on a diet are able to keep it off. And that means that 95% actually regain it, and actually more gain than what they originally lost. Now, this next statistic actually crushes my heart every time I read it. So even after a heart attack, only 14% of patients make any lasting changes around eating or exercise. How incredible is that, that having a heart attack isn't enough motivation to make lasting changes? It is so tragic, and it's exactly why I'm here with you today to help show you what you need to do to make your goals stick so that you can make impactful and lasting changes in your life. And this is exactly where we start with all of our members and clients and why they are able to be successful, because we guide them through the process of properly setting goals. We help them gain clarity and direction for where they want to go with their weight loss and more. Once we have clarity, we can then map out exactly what we need to do. And I call this our goal setting GPS. Once you have clarity and direction, it is much easier to know the steps needed to achieve that goal. Otherwise, we just drift along, hoping that something that we're doing will get us to where we're actually trying to go. Well, I'm here to tell you to stop drifting and to start taking action. That being said, I want you to know that you are in the right place if you've been working on the same goal or resolution year after year with little to no progress. Remember that stat from before? The average person makes the same resolution 10 separate times without success. And I want you to know that you're in the right place if you typically start out strong, working towards your goals, to only find your progress slams headfirst into a wall once life throws something at you. And we all know that it will. And I want you to know that you're in the right place if you're tired of trying to lose the same weight over and over again, and that you're ready to say enough is enough and ready to be 100% committed to it and to you. Now, before we get into the good stuff, the meat and the sweet potatoes, I want to make sure that you all get a copy of our amazing goal setting worksheet. So since we're going to be diving deep into the best goal setting strategies, I created a goal setting worksheet that you can start getting your goals down on paper and to begin listing out the action steps that you'll need to take. But you'll need to stick around till the end of the webinar to be able to get that goal setting worksheet. So who am I? Like I said before, my name is Jenny Trumpa, and for those of you that don't know me, I'm the owner of Vitality Lifestyle. I have helped hundreds of people increase their vitality, lose weight, get toned, and have breakthroughs in their nutrition and fitness by changing their mindset and lifestyle habits. Setting goals and creating visions have helped both me and my clients succeed in manifesting our reality, and I want to help you do the same. So I want to go over a little of what we're going to learn today. We're going to discuss one strategy that will make you 42% more likely to accomplish your goals. And we're going to cover how to quit proof your goals so that you can finally check them off your list. We're going to make sure that you know the simple goal setting principle that will help you to stop procrastinating and to start taking massive action, and what steps you need to start accomplishing those things that matter most to you. I love this slide right here. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It is all truly in your mindset. Now listen, whenever I do a workshop, I always like to have you guys reflect on this. Do you write your goals down? And do you believe in the power of written goals? And here's something also I want you to consider, is how many of you have written your goals down for this year? Surprisingly, most people know intuitively that they should write their goals down. But do you know that research, and let me say this really quick, research has proved that those who write their goals down accomplish significantly more than those who don't write their goals down. We know this, and we've seen that much like anything else that we know to be good for us, but we fail to take action on. So we're just kind of lazy, all right? We know that our lives would be better and that we would live longer if we were to take exercise and healthy eating seriously. We think our relationships would be better if we would take time to spend time with our loved ones without the distraction of devices. True, right? Now, the evidence is overwhelming that people that set goals are happier, they live longer, they make more money, but very few people actually do it. Hopefully, you people of high achievers that are listening do set goals and you write them down. So all of you, I hope you're thinking to yourself, wow, I'm glad I write my goals down. All right. People get excited about goals. They see the potential and they think, man, this thing could really help me lose 15 pounds. Or this could really help me save my marriage. Or this is really going to help me in progressing my career. The list goes on and on and on and on. So what people typically like to do is write down like 100 goals. But the problem with a list like that, if you're going to be successful with goal setting, you've got to keep them few in number. And I recommend no more than 7 to 10. Any more than that, and you cannot stay focused, and you begin to feel overwhelmed. You might feel energetic at first, but it's not how you feel at first that is going to carry you through. It is your commitment. Write that down. It is your commitment to those goals that are most important to you. So here we go. We're going to cover the 5 strategies to make sure that accomplishing your goals is something that becomes your new normal. So strategy number 1, write this one down, please. Keep your goals fewer in number, 7 to 10 goals. And this goes along with what psychologists say, that you cannot focus on more than 7 to 10 things at any one time in life. This should be balanced throughout your life too. You should have work goals. You should have personal goals. And you should have self-care goals. Again, keep them few in number and make sure that you are focusing on those that are most important to you. Number two, strategy number two, make them smarter. Now, I'm sure we all have heard of the goal-setting acronym of setting SMART goals. Well, we're going to take it one step further by setting smarter goals. So I got this from Michael Hyatt and loved how much more dialed in it allows you to get with setting your goals. Specific. S is for specific. Goals have to identify exactly what it is that you want to accomplish with as much specificity as possible. So here's an example of a bad goal. I want to lose weight. Okay, so now this is more of an aspiration than anything. And let's be honest, there's likely 90% of the population that would easily say that they want to lose weight. But again, that is not specific enough to be a good goal. Now, if you were to say, I want to lose 10 pounds of fat, that is much more specific and well on its way to being a good goal. So the next part of this acronym is measurable, M. M is for measurable. The old adage says that you can't manage what you don't measure. So you want a goal that is measurable so that you'll know when you've achieved it and can check it off. So a bad goal might be, I want to earn more money this year. This is not very specific, nor does it really have something we can measure to the extent of knowing if we reached it or not. A better way to say this would be, I want to make $5,000 more this year than last. So that makes it both specific and measurable, since you will know when you've reached that amount. You have to have that line where you know whether you've won or lost or how what you've done so far measures up. Another good example of this would be, I want to reduce my body fat percentage by 22% by the end of the year. All right, so the next letter is A. A is for actionable. Every goal should begin with an action verb like quit or run or finish or eliminate, etc. A bad example would be, I want to be more consistent with working out. Now, a good example would be, I want to work out 3 times per week, or I want to have 1 date night a week with my spouse. Those are actionable. R. R is for realistic. Now, here is where you have to be careful. And when I say realistic, I'm not saying that they should be within your comfort zone. They have to be in your discomfort zone, but not in your delusional zone, but in your discomfort zone. You've got 3 zones: your comfort zone, your discomfort zone, and then your delusional zone. Now, one giant thing to always remember is that change happens in your discomfort zone. I love this quote that a mentor gave to me one time, and it said, get comfortable being uncomfortable. So that means just always standing where, your toes are just hanging off the edge of the cliff. You want to be on the edge of your comfort zone because that is where the growth happens. So here is what a bad example of what might be an unrealistic goal for me. So I'm going to qualify for the PGA Tour this year. Now, here's the thing. I don't even play golf. I don't even like golf. So that would be a very unrealistic goal for me. And I would just be setting myself up for failure. Now, a good example would be, I want to learn 3 basic golf strokes this year. All right, that is still outside of my comfort zone because, as I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of, I don't relate to golf. So putting myself in that position of learning how to appreciate the sport would be out of my comfort zone. So you still want to push yourself, but you don't want to have a goal that is going to be very easy for you to achieve because it won't have the same meaning or significance. T is for time bound. All right, every goal needs a date associated with it. This is the difference between having an aspiration and having a goal. If it doesn't have a date, it isn't a goal, it is just an aspiration. And the great thing about a deadline is that it creates urgency and it drives action. A bad example would be to say, I want to lose 20 pounds. But if you were to say, I want to lose 20 pounds by June 1st, That completely changes things. Deadlines are really, really powerful, especially when it comes to goal setting. An important thing to consider when setting goals, when setting deadlines with goals, is to make sure that all of your goals don't have the same deadline, because then you'll get a good way through the year letting yourself off the hook, and then you'll hit the panic button or just completely blow them off when the deadline arrives. Let's move on to the next letter. E is for exciting. Your goal has to be compelling. It can't be something that is so incremental or something that someone else wants you to do. It has to be something that is exciting to you personally. So a personal example of something that would be compelling to me is I want to compete in a fitness competition in the second quarter of the year. Now for me, that is extremely exciting. I can't wait to do that. I envision myself, you know, in the high heels, and I've got the nails on, and I've got my bikini on, and I'm on stage, and it frightens me, but it also excites me. And that is what your goals need to do. It's the juice that will carry you through to when you want to quit. R is for relevant. So your goals have to be relevant to where you are in life. So for me, for example, I can train competitively in the gym 5 days a week because I have adopted a mindset that challenges me to do just that. As a mother, a wife, and an entrepreneur with 3 kids, I have had to put a system in place. My youngest is in preschool, and my husband is very supportive, which enables this goal to be realized. I'm in a place where I can afford to do just that, and it is relevant to where I am in life. For you, you may have a full-time job, you may run a business on the side, you have 3 kids, so 5 days a week may not be relevant to where you are in your life. So you can't measure your place by someone else's. We need to take a step back and let ourselves off the hook, and we need to have honest conversations with ourselves and see what is relevant to your season of life. Sometimes we can be so idealistic that we have the mentality that we'll settle for nothing but the best or nothing at all, and we end up doing absolutely nothing. So it is really important to be honest and know that if this is going to be relevant at the moment, okay? Or if you need to do something less ambitious right now, given where you are in life. All right, so those are our first 2 strategies. Let's go on to strategy number 3. Write down your goals. So for people, few people do this, but there is incredible power in just writing your goals down. It's almost like you're taking the first step in your intention towards bringing that goal into reality. When you write those goals down, it almost is like your subconscious mind is looking for ways to make the things happen. All right, but if you just think them, they just tend to come and go. So it's much more powerful experience when you write them down. So write your goals down. It's like your brain says, look, if you don't have enough effort to write these things down, then I'm not going to take them seriously. In fact, there is research done from Dominican University by Dr. Gail Matthews, and she studied a group of people and those that did write their goals down and a group that didn't write them down. And those that did write their goals down, she found that if you just write them down and do nothing else, the likelihood of achieving that goal increases by 42%. So why wouldn't you write them down? Go ahead, get your pen and pencil out and write them down. Some people think that it is important to write them out with pen and paper, and some like to just type them onto a computer, but there is some research that shows that there may be more value in going old school and physically writing them down. The argument is that when you physically write them down, you are actively more engaged, and then you are therefore more aware of what it is you are putting down. Strategy number 4, review them frequently. This is by far the number 1 reason that most people don't achieve their goals. So by not looking at them frequently, you forget the importance of the goal that you're setting, and you get caught up in life and you lose focus, and everything else is going to grab your attention and pull you astray. Now, something that I've gone ahead and done in the past is printing out my goals and laminating them so that I can keep them on my desk and at my bedside table so that I can read them frequently and keep them at the forefront of my mind. I actually have even taken it a step further and created a screensaver for my phone, my iPhone, that has them on there. So throughout the day, I can read them as many times as I'd like. A diagnostic question that we often ask our members and our clients is, when was the last time you reviewed your goals? Are you reviewing them frequently? I recommend that at least for the first few months after you set your goals, that you review them daily. This keeps them present to you, and after that, try to review them at least once a week. So now you can ask yourself, what actions can I take this week to make progress towards my goal? One other thing that I want to mention at this time is that vision boards are huge in helping to manifest your goals and your dreams. And if you would ever like to have a vision board workshop, I do those online. I'd be happy to guide you through the creation of a vision board where you can actually discover what you want to be, what you want to do, and what you want to have in life. Again, the power of vision boards and looking at them every day, visualizing what it is you want in life. It's creating a roadmap for your mind, and you'll actually start to see things manifest in your life miraculously. All right. Strategy number 5 is to share them selectively. All right, so now in the past, I used to share my goals with anyone that would listen. And I would ask everyone to hold me accountable. But then I heard this great TED Talk by Derek Silvers. And what he talks about is the follies about sharing your goals publicly. He says what happens in your brain is that your brain thinks it has already accomplished the goal. So in other words, you get the same psychological satisfaction as if you had actually accomplished the goal. Isn't that fascinating? So now if you share your goals, share them selectively and share them with people that will help support you. So no negative naysayers here. And with that, people that will hold you accountable. It is important to have someone that you feel safe in sharing these goals. It could be your spouse, it could be a friend, maybe a boss or a business partner or a coach. Someone that is going to be sympathetic, but also call you out if you start making excuses, not to nag, but to help keep you aligned with your goals. Someone to help keep you encouraged. All right, let's recap. 5 strategies to crush your goals. Number 1, don't set too many goals, no more than 10. Make them smarter, specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, timely, exciting, and relevant. Write them down, review them frequently, and share them selectively. All right, so how do we apply what we've learned today? And why should we set goals? Why is it important? And why should we do this right now? One thing to consider is it takes less time than you think. It also pays huge dividends for such a small investment. To me, navigating life without goals is like piloting a ship without a rudder. How do you get through life? How do you know where you're going? It's like a candle being blown in the wind. Many people I know end up at destinations that they didn't choose because they just drifted into that life. Also, the joy and satisfaction of accomplishing the things that are most important to you are at stake. Now, if you really want to achieve a life that matters, if you want to get to the end of your life without having any regrets, and if you want to look back with fulfillment and think, wow, I really accomplished some great things, you need to set goals, and that's where it starts, and it's easy. Now, taking it even beyond just your goals, this is an amazing activity to get into with your children if you have them. One thing that you might have realized is just how much your behavior shapes their behavior. Having goals and talking about goals in an open environment is so important in shaping kids in terms of encouraging them to think forward and work on improving themselves and making progress. The more you can get into a habit of setting goals, reviewing goals, and making progress toward those goals will not only benefit you, but it also has this tremendous ripple effect on the young ones in your family and the circle of people around you. Just to show you, I did this. I started out by dialing in exactly what it was I wanted to achieve, and then set the necessary steps to get to my goal. Short 30-minute workouts from my home, along with a dialed-in nutrition plan and support, helped me to succeed. I worked together with a coach to set goals and then made sure to be held accountable to it, just like we discussed here today. So do you see how powerful goal setting can be for your results when done the right way? I really want you to remember that nothing I've gone over with you today is theory, and this is exactly what I do each and every day with my clients, and it's a huge part of why they do so well. So I'm not exactly sure why you showed up here today, but I can bet and I can guess that you are sick and tired of trying to lose the same 5 to 10 to 20 plus pounds that you've been trying to lose. You know you're capable of more and that you want to reach your true potential, but it feels like the cards are stacked against you. You have 1,000,001 things to do, and you don't know how you're ever going to be able to put yourself first. And maybe you just want to be told exactly what to do and how to do it so that you can reach your goals and see real results in your fat loss efforts to get more muscle tone, fit into those smaller clothes that are sitting in the back of your closet, or just to plain old feel better. Now, I'm sure you're saying, all right, Jenny, how do I do this for myself so that I can start making progress quickly and easily? All right, I have a few options for you. You can choose to do things the complicated and confusing way, or the simple and strategic way. You can choose to go the way that you have been going, trying to figure it out, maybe spending another year trying this diet or that gym while wasting time and feeling more and more frustrated. Or you can do it the simple and strategic way and finally get the results that you've been wanting to get so that you can move on to bigger and better things in your life. And I'm sure that you can guess which way I want you to go, and hopefully which way makes most sense. So that's why I'm here to tell you about the Vitality Lifestyle 6-Week Transformation Challenge. When you become a member of the Vitality Lifestyle 6-Week Transformation, you are going to get a variety of 30-minute total body fat burning workout sessions that are designed to increase your metabolism and give you sustained energy. You're going to get a 6-week low carb, clean eating meal plan to help you lose weight, eat healthy, and burn the fat that you've been carrying around. You're going to get professional guidance and daily coaching, support and accountability in a mastermind group, and one-on-one nutrition and goal setting sessions. You're going to get body mass index tracking and much, much more. So here's an abbreviated roadmap of the exact system that we use with our most successful members that will get you into those skinny jeans and that little black dress, or showing off those arms everywhere you go. So you're going to have resistance training, cardiovascular training, nutritional support, and accountability. The resistance training will help increase muscular strength, build lean body mass to help burn fat and tone your body. Cardiovascular training will help you to strengthen your heart, reduce the risk of cholesterol and high blood pressure and diabetes. It will increase your lung capacity and help burn calories. Interval training helps the body experience EPOC, or excessive post-oxygen consumption, also known as the afterburn effect. The purpose of EPOC is to restore the body to its resting state and create physiological adaptations, which will help the body handle the same amount of exercise-related stress more easily in the future. So essentially what this means is that your body will burn 2 times the amount of calories for up to 36 hours post-exercise. How awesome is that? You're going to get nutritional support. So you're going to learn how to eat and fuel your body and increase your metabolism with low-carb meal plans, gluten-free, shopping lists, and recipe guides. You're going to receive a one-on-one nutrition and goal-setting consultation to help you reach your individual fitness goals. You're going to have accountability. So we're going to be holding your feet to the fire to help you get the results that you're looking to achieve. And using this proven system, you can expect to gain control of your fat loss once and for all. You're going to build a healthy lifestyle that sticks so you never have to worry about those unwanted pounds creeping back on. And not only that, you're going to regain your energy and your confidence. No more hiding behind baggy clothes or avoiding cameras when it's picture time. Now I'm going to ask you to ask yourself this question. Are you finally ready to get the body you want using a proven transformation system? So you're probably asking yourself right now, yes, Jenny, this all sounds perfect, but what's the investment? Okay, well, the thing is, you could try to keep on going at it on your own, wasting valuable time and money, or you could save yourself tons of frustration and time by investing in a proven system that is guaranteed to work. And that is exactly why we created the Vitality Lifestyle Program, to help people like you reach their goals in the shortest amount of time possible. So the total value of the Vitality Lifestyle 6-week transformation is $1,487. Now, I'm not going to be charging you $1,487. I just want you to look at the value of what you're getting. You're going to be getting 15 fat-burning, muscle-toning classes and sessions. Each session is 30 minutes long, designed to help you get into that afterburn state where you're going to be burning calories up to 36 hours after you've finished the session. You're going to be getting low-carb meal plans and shopping lists and recipes to go along with your nutrition plan. You're going to be getting, and that's $120 of value. You're going to be getting a daily coaching, guidance, resources, and support from me. That's $797 of value. And you're going to be getting personal nutrition consultation one-on-one, which is a $75 value. All in all, this is $1,487 worth of value. Your investment for this is just $97 when you act now. I want you to know that I've got a limited amount of spots for this, and they are going to be going fast. I'm going to be sending this out to all of my email list. I'm going to be promoting it on Facebook, and I want you to be one of the ones that has the first spot in this session, because if you're watching this today, if you're still around today, you know that this timing is right for you. You know that you're supposed to be here and that you want the results. So I encourage you to act fast, because spots are limited and they will go fast. All right, so here's what I need you to do. I invite you to click on the link below, which is going to take you to my website, where you're going to be able to register for the 6-week Vitality Lifestyle Transformation Challenge. Now, once I receive your information and get you signed up, I'll be sending you a welcome email that's going to get you immediate things, access to things like how to meal prep like a pro, how to organize your kitchen for optimal success, your 6-week meal plan, your 6-week shopping list, how to calculate your macros, and much, much more. So you're going to go to vitalitylifestyle.me. That's the website that I need you to go to. So everyone, before we wrap up this webinar, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to helping you succeed this new year. And as we're getting ready to jump into the springtime, because it's almost spring, this offer is going to expire very soon. And I want to remind you that space is limited. And I want to ensure that you get the time and attention that you deserve. So please be sure to head over to www.vitalitylifestyle.me to get yourself registered today before space is gone. All right, everyone. I look forward to working with you on your goals, and hope that you have a fantastic day. That's it for now.